I think it's all those. I don't know. It's mainly like this is my like this and TNG are my like deep nostalgia shows. TNG is for like being 13 and like everything's great. We're just gonna go into space. Nothing will be bad in space. We'll all use friendship and science together. And Neon Genesis Evangelion is like you're 16 and you've snuck onto the MIT campus on a Friday night and had way too much caffeine and the world is gonna end and everything's great and there's lots of flashing lights. So
And pen.
Yeah, Ben.
Pen.
I felt somebody.
I used to have a little plastic pen.
I did too. I remember seeing.
Please
I think
don't
it
tell
was.
us about your little plastic pen. I'd rather not know.
I think it was Dan Jane's younger sister. Her boyfriend got her to start watching Evangelion on the promise that Pen was way more present than he is.
Yeah, it's not a major character.
That would be lying or misrepresentation. Yeah.
I will say, Kat did rewatch all of Escaflowne at some point, which like in the last year or so, and I watched some of it with her, and I was like,
These
God,
are
I remember...
all made up words.
Yep, that's true.
All words are made up, Jason.
That was my first anime, like MIT anime experience.
Mine was
I had for me
ones.
it was like going there and seeing like middle of Evangelion and episodes of Rurouni Kenshin, and I was like, this is the best ever.
Badly
captioned.
Badly subbed Evangelion.
The fan subs are the best.
Yes, the fans were so weird, and you're like, what did that even mean? And then it turns out years later, it's like, oh, they mistranslated that line. It doesn't mean that at all.
I know.
That changes the whole meaning of it.
The best version of the Evangelion fan subs is there would be like 30 seconds at the start of each episode where there'd be a block of text on the screen that was like the errata of the previous episode fan sub. And I remember there was one, it was like a paragraph about like, I mistranslated this as watermelons and I think it's actually this flower and that's important for symbolism. And then like the screen would move on because it's only there for 30 seconds.
On a VHS tape.
On a V and it's blurry. Yeah. Anyway.
The fan subs editor regrets the error.
Yeah.
They did. It was all we had.
Yep.
We have one show
felt
that
weird
was coming from Japan in college and was getting fans up by someone at the club. And
one of my roommates was like, he was constantly waiting for his VHS tapes to come in from Japan.
I mean, obviously,
roll 20. Good
job.
It
was kind of better once everything was digital. And you did. I mean, when it was analog, you had to know a guy to get tapes.
Yes.
And then when it was digital, you just needed,
I will never forget the time at our college anime club where somebody popped in a tape and it was Nausicaa, and it was turned out. No subtitles. It was in Japanese. You've never seen somebody run up a bunch of stairs so fast as like, oh no, I've got to drive to like the house on the side campus and find the tape that actually has the subtitles on it.
That's hilarious.
All right.
So we're about to die, so that's exciting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take us live for realsies.
Ooh. I have.
We're live. Start recording.
Ragnar's gonna say one. Ragnar's gonna say one thing.
Recording.
I have a plan. It's a Regdar level plan. Yeah.
Oh boy. How many steps is this plan?
Dan, are you streaming live?
No. Am I?
Maybe.
Because I just got a stream in use. Oh, okay.
Oh, Dan.
We are a finely oiled machine here at Incomparable Co.
I only have one session in Audio Hijack, and it was turned on from Strahd this week, so.
That's Baron Strahd to you.
Who isn't turned on by Strahd?
I have a migraine, so if I do anything really, really funky, just tell me.
Okay.
So I can retcon immediately.
Okay. At least you have an excuse.
All right.
Night,
are we ready?
All the rest of the time,
ready to die? Sure, Scott. Whatever. We who are about to die salute you, the DM, for killing us.
Oh, I totally had something I was planning to do and didn't write it down because I was sure I was going to remember it. And
no.
I don't.
Well, I didn't write anything down, which means I had no good plan.
Who's near death? Are a bunch of people near death?
Oh, yeah, me. I've got 4 hit points.
That's right.
Hey, now.
Now.
Isn't Kochka unconscious? Everybody with these little ninjas.
Oh, yeah, I hit behind a rock.
Right?
I remember this.
No, I'm not unconscious.
Then I don't know what these little
invisible.
Yeah,
invisible, yes, thank you.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
All right.
Invisible.
That's a little different.
Like being unconscious.
It's unconscious for other people's eyes.
No one else
That's
is
right.
conscious
See?
of him.
Carlos is also invisible, by the way. He's just gonna attack and then be visible very soon.
Regdar is behind a rock, and somehow that guy knows that he's behind a rock.
He does. All right.
I mean, maybe because he saw Regdar behind him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rock facts.
All right. Hey, that's a different podcast.
Okay, everybody recording. Let's do this.
Recording.
I'm recording, right? Yes.
Woo!
What's that smell? It's sand. That means we are on Athos. I'm Scott McNulty, your dungeon master, and you are listening to a podcast where we play Dungeons and Dragons for your amusement. I am joined by the members of Eglath's Angels, who I will introduce now. I will not start with Tony because he just took a drink. I will start with Dan Morin.
Oh, hi. Funny meeting you here, Scott. I play Eglath. Nope.
Not anymore.
R.I.P.
I played Eglath. It was the last
Good job.
word I heard. Oh, so sad. No, I play Amwal, Eglath's brother, legally distinct, a Goliath barbarian.
And my favorite character.
That's news to me.
Wow.
Aline Sims is here.
Hello, I play Shara, the Air Genasi Rogue.
Who is also my favorite character.
Thank
Jason
you.
Snell.
Hello, I play Carlos, D dwarf, a mole, gladiator, and he's great, and he likes to run and hit things, and I'm gonna miss him.
Well, I'll miss him too because he is my favorite character.
Ah.
Erica Ensign.
I'm playing Zotasha. I'm a tiefling mystic who's also a spy.
What? You're a spy? Did we know that?
Yes.
Yes.
You did.
We did.
You
Yes.
did.
How you met.
Remember, we met her because she had infiltrated the cult.
Yeah, Amwal's
Yeah.
memory is not the best.
She's
Or
also,
knowledge of things at the time.
That's what
Or
happens when you lose your
Dan's memory
soul.
also.
also my favorite character. And finally, Stephen Lutz.
Sure, why not?
Very formal.
I am playing Kachka. She's a bug. She's a bard. Wait, you're both right. And she's Scott McNulty's favorite character.
Don't care for her. Now, you were the last two.
Hey, wait, whoa.
Tony Sindelar. Are you still here?
Yeah,
Are you playing a character?
I am playing Regdar, a guy.
Excellent. When I said that you had taken a drink,
Zip, zop.
in my mental inventory, that meant I had already introduced you.
I see what you did. I see where you went
It's
wrong.
the New Jersey kind of taking a drink, where it means that you never
And
come
now
back.
I can't edit that out, so that's easier for me.
Yeah, this podcast has been driving me to drink for literally minutes.
See, there you go. This is the kind of thing that podcast listeners like. I've been told by no one.
Nope.
So when you were in a room underground, in a kind of a sub-basement of a cultist temple, you have found in this sub-basement, actually this may be a sub-basement.
This is not a temple itself. This is not.
This is another temple. It's a sub.
It's got a ziggurat in it. That's very temple.
It does, yes. You found an underground ziggurat where it seems you've interrupted some sort of sacrifice. There is a halfling who is bound on top of this ziggurat. On the apex of the ziggurat is a night black altar. Also, one of the elemental prophets is there, a rather moist-looking fellow who seems to know a lot about you, and he's also astride a giant crocodile, and he is surrounded by several acolytes and a watery humanoid figure dressed in armor. And you had engaged in some subterfuge by using some invisibility and sneaking around to interrupt whatever these people are up to. And you will recall, I don't think he introduced himself, the prophet. Maybe he did. His name is Gar. So let's just say he did. And he's rather polite, and he's trying to woo you over to his side. TBD if he is winning you over or not.
Me say you party on, Gar.
Were we already fighting these guys? I thought we were fighting
Scott, can I
these.
just ask some clarifying questions to remind the listeners and me who forgets things what's going on in combat here? So there is one evil cult leader.
Yes.
There's one giant crocodilo that he is atop. There are no other, at least that we know of, giant crocodiles. What manner of creature are his various? I don't know if I want to call them minions or hench people or the warriors that are surrounding him. What
The
nature?
warriors. All of the warriors are humans. There are two warriors who have short swords and that have they look like they have shark teeth on them.
Oh yes, I remember that, the serrated swords.
They're walking around, and there are two mounted. You might call them Dark Tide Knights, if you were feeling poetic. They are mounted on giant crabs, and they have lances, I believe, and
Okay.
short swords.
All right,
And
crabs,
there is
lizards, water person, normal humans, except they're gussied up by being on crabs. Got
This
it.
is a weird shopping list.
and you'll
Yeah.
remember that the Gar Shatterkeel is his name. He has
Learning more about this guy by the minute.
he's got kind of like barnacles all over his face, but he's also
right.
has one arm is a ends in a giant kind of crab claw.
Okay, so very
Giant monster arm. Giant monster
yeah,
arm.
giant monster arm. That's hey. What have we learned
That's a
about
thing.
judging? What have we learned about judging people who have giant monster arms, Dan?
And
It's
and
correct.
for the listeners at home or the listeners out and about, wherever you are, don't make me tell you where to go. Several of the party are invisible, and 2 of the party are hiding behind some rocks.
Yeah, one of the party is Regdar.
Yes. Yes. So now we when we last met, we ended mid combat, and I believe the turn that we ended on was everyone's favorite except for me, Bug Kachka.
Neat.
So
Yeah,
the map is as you see it, Kachka. You have snuck yourself up the part of the ziggurat. There, you're on the eastern face of the ziggurat on the staircase, and you're invisible. But you're near one of these knights who is riding a crab.
Right. All right. Well, I'm still invisible, which is nice. Before we ended our previous session, we were attempting to go rescue that halfling, and that seems like it's off the table now because there's a lot of dudes walking around here, and I strongly suspect if I untie a halfling and carry it off, although invisible, it will be a little obvious that something is
You
happening.
could at least untie or like cut the ropes and then let him run away. I think having him tied. Okay, fine, then I'll have to do it.
Oh,
Instead,
I mean,
I'm
I will
going
fail
to-
because I am not sneaky, but I will try.
I think once you start untying, when right next to him is some creature or dude that we're trying to avoid.
I don't really care if he lives. I just want him to die somewhere other than right there.
Yeah, I don't want to die as part of it is the thing. So I'm going to step down a couple of feet off of the ziggurat, as it were.
all right. It is in fact a ziggurat.
Okay. And then now this whole area here, the ziggurat, other than the halfling, it's all enemies, and Carlos is off to the left, right? Everybody else is.
And
That is-
you don't know where
Well,
Carlos
you don't know
is.
where Carlos is because he's invisible. But yes, other than the halfling, everyone on the ziggurat who is visible
All right.
is well, you don't know the halfling, of course, could be an enemy. It seems unlikely, but he is
He
bound.
volunteered.
So I'm going to step back and play a quiet chord on my cleatar. And I'm going to cast, please don't
And then
spell
become
that.
visible.
I'm going to cast, I will become visible. It's fine. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern,
Ooh.
which creates a 30-foot cube, which I believe can encompass every one of these dudes. So 5 by 6. Yeah. Right? Is it 30 foot on a
Let's
side?
see.
So it's actually-
Let's see.
5 by 6
6
would
by
be
6.
20. 6 by 6 is 30 on a side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to encompass all of these dudes, and they each must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. First,
Every creature who sees the pattern, I should say. So if anybody is blind or
Is this like a
Otherwise-
this is like a magic eye thing you're doing, Ketchka?
yeah, it's like a laser show. Like I'm playing Pink Floyd.
Mm.
Nice. Well, we'll do giant crocodile.
You ever
first.
play Pink Floyd backward? Sounds the same. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's very very similar.
16.
Let's see. My sorry, I'm looking up my DC is 16, so that's a pass.
All right. The 2 warriors with toothsome swords fail. The 2 crab riding knights succeed.
Crab Knights.
How about the
Crab
crabs?
Knights. That's a good point. One of the crabs fails, the others makes it.
That's a wise crab.
It is a wise crab. You know what a wise crab once told me. Nothing. The watery
Great story.
shaped. I know.
Yeah, great storytelling there, Dungeon Master.
I had a good setup, but I couldn't
Really
follow through.
wove that imagination world
Yeah.
for us.
Mhm.
Yes, and so the elemental makes it, and it looks like the Gar Shatterkeel. It seems like for a moment he is hypnotized, and then he kind of shrugs it off.
Okay, so I got two dudes and a crab and a pizza place
Love that show.
Thank you.
The best.
And the
Very
ziggurat.
tasty.
and a ziggurat.
It's all seafood pizza. It's kind of
Coming
weird.
this fall to ABC.
Yes,
All right, so the
these
three who
guys-
Fish
failed
stew
their
pizza.
save are charmed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute as long as I maintain concentration. Although I'm not sure I have to do that because it does say the pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. But at any rate,
you
that
need to maintain concentration.
the charmed creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. If it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to try and wake it up, then it will no longer be incapacitated. So aim elsewhere unless you got something that's going to kill him outright.
And you are visible.
I am visible.
Did you cast invisibility, or
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
I didn't cast it. I
you
used,
minded it?
step from sight.
Hi, Kachka.
And yes, Ketchka appears. Umlal, I imagine you and Regdar are kind of peeking around the rock, and you see Ketchka appear.
How do you get over there?
And that's fine with me because I want to let everybody who might potentially be casting a damage, a splash damage spell know where I'm at.
And now the guy riding the crab sees that you have appeared, and so he
Hey, what's up?
comes over.
Yeah, shouldn't he have to roll some kind of crab versus insect companionship roll?
Land crab versus
Yeah.
sea crab.
And he's
They're
actually
they're carapace buddies.
yes, they are not. He is going to swing. He drops his lance and takes out a short sword and swings it twice.
They could chat
Twice?
about Chitin.
Twice.
Chat about Chitin is the
Seems
the Total Party Kill after show where we dissect the dark side.
It's
of it.
technically, Tony, it's cat about chitin.
Chitin.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Not as much.
So you
Words.
Unless
and
it's
they're-
hosted by a cat who's very
Oh.
interested in bugs.
Oh,
would
true.
watch.
a certain tabaxi.
The knight swoops in, misses with one sword kind of wildly, and hits with the other swipe as it kind of on a backhand swings back, and you take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The
How you doing
other
there, Kachka?
knight takes his turn to basically hit his
Hang
crab
on, I think I got to
repeatedly
probably do a saving throw of some sort.
so that his crab will wake up and not be charmed. So that is what he does.
Oh, well, he's awfully quick to realize what went wrong with his crab. That seems a little suspect.
We did see a hypnotic pattern appear.
His crab is not answering his emails now. So
Yeah,
He wasn't
not-
impressed, though. He
This is
seems
not
quick to
not
say
his
already.
first crab rodeo.
That's right.
All right, so I presume I have to do a save to avoid losing concentration.
Yes, you do.
All right, well, that is a 16.
You make your save.
Great.
And now we've got our water elemental Myrmidon, who...
I can't tell how in trouble we are yet. Anybody have a sense?
I feel like we're
Probably
really
pretty
in trouble.
But
Yeah.
but Zotasha as a character is like my flaw is like I gotta get it done.
Yeah.
And I'm
There's
here to-
there's the fun thing about D&D 5th edition, I guess, and most Dungeons and Dragons, is like we could be totally hosed, but it could be like a good 45 minutes before we're dead. That's why it's like a very
true.
very slow car wreck that
Yeah.
we were all watching,
Amla was too
and
dumb to know
unaware
we're
that
in
it's a car
trouble.
wreck.
But
That's
yeah,
the
for
problem.
sure we were hosed from the very beginning. There was never any doubt. We
I mean,
had
it
to
just
play out
seems
and find out.
bad, ziggurat, whatnot. But you know, I don't know.
Tasha's
Red-
pretty smart, but she actually like cares more about squashing this ritual from happening than she
Mhm.
does about any of your lives. So
Oh, thanks.
All right, so Ketchka, this kind
she'd
of
never
this
tell it.
this basically water spout that's wearing plate armor kind of flows down the stairs of the
You don't see
ziggurat.
that every day.
It is holding a large triton, and it comes and it kind of swoops in like a wave and hits you, or at least attempts to hit you,
Yes.
3 times with its triton.
3 times.
Trident, right?
Trident?
Trident.
Established
It
that
sounded
last
like
time.
a sea person.
We
Yeah.
are the
Bludgeoning
dog.
you over the head
Right?
with.
I mean, Triton is one of the moons of Neptune, so that would be really
and a
powerful.
sea king.
Bludgeoning
A sea king.
damage.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So
Yep,
let me know.
I mispronounced it. Hilarious. Okay, so we have
I feel better about my whole chitin thing.
15. Does a 15 hit Kachka?
It does, but I'm going to use a bardic inspiration and execute some cutting words to try and decrease, which definitely will because that is my armor class.
All right.
So that one misses.
So 1 misses. The other 2 hit it. Hit you.
Hit it.
No. Now also it hits you twice, and you also feel like you notice something unusual, that the trident is very cold, so you also take some extra cold damage.
Neat.
Yes. So you take a total of, let's see if I can do this addition. 30 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, okay,
Wow.
I'm going to go with the hose thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Those are some overcooked kank dogs
guess-
there. Yeah,
I guess-
don't know.
Scott's tired of us, I think is the answer.
Yeah.
He's got babies to change.
He
Oh,
remembered in episode 250 where everyone's like, there aren't enough total party kills on Total Party Kill.
Yeah.
Yep,
My
many
understanding is
people said
Scott bought a new dedicated dungeon mastering apartment, and I feel like he is.
I am
You know.
ready. The bank expects me to do certain Dungeons and Dragons duties, and one of them is kill a party. So I'm sorry,
I mean,
but
You've
There's
got
mortgage
to deliver.
contingency there.
Yeah, a gallon of player blood must be delivered on the first of each month. So
I don't make the rules. The
But you have-
crocodile.
Technically, I think you do.
yeah.
Well, we agree upon the rules. Regdar, it is your turn.
All right. I was thinking I might do this later if things got really bad. I have a spell that none of you have seen before. I mean, because I'm a regular guy, and sometimes magic just happens near me. This might be a bad idea, but I think we could all agree it's an idea. Regdar is going to use his 4th level spell that he acquired, I believe, when I hit level 7, which is Summon Greater Demon.
Why not?
Oh,
Why?
Yeah. So I utter some foul words, summoning a demon from the
Hey, watch your
chaos
mouth.
of the abyss. I choose the demon's type. I am going to go with Balgura because that is the most powerful demon I am capable of summoning at level 7. So, such as a shadow demon or okay, spell. You don't have to tell me what to do. The demon appears in an unoccupied space. I can see it within range. Its range is 60 feet. Scott, I want you to put a demon, in. I guess I should have looked at the map more closely. Somewhere that it would be useful 60 feet away from me because I don't want to be too close to that demon.
Well, you have to tell me where that might be.
Yeah, drop it right next to the helpless halfling. That's a good place for a demon.
Well, what if I drop it
On a crocodile?
Yeah, what if I drop it on a crocodile?
Does it say it has to be an unoccupied spot?
Yeah, right next to the crocodile.
Oh, okay.
It does have to be you're not allowed to drop demons on people, otherwise I'd be doing it all day. So I drop a demon next to the crocodile. Now there are some challenges vis-a-vis the demon. So Scott, you may want to power up your monsters manual and go to page 56.
Where I
Balgura.
look up monsters, there are no pages. It's
Okay.
the
The Balgura is basically your gorilla of demons, not a friendly
It's a
fellow.
webpage.
So the demon is there. We can roll initiative for the demon because it has its own turns. There's some challenges here vis-a-vis how long the demon is my friend. When you summon it and on each of the turns after, I can issue a verbal command to it, requiring no action on my part, telling it what to do. Murder the crocodile guy. If I issue no command, it spends attacking any creature within reach that has attacked it. At the end of each of the demon's turn, it makes a curse of saving throw. This demon might be out of my control once that happens. Don't worry about that. That's standard boilerplate. Yeah.
Oh.
Also, Regdar, as part of doing this, draws a little circle in blood around his feet, and he is not leaving the circle because it is the only safe place on the map now.
No.
Well,
Great.
The circle is only large enough to contain Regdar.
Circle of
Mhm.
blood.
now, Regdar, I have an important question to ask you.
I
Do
probably don't
you-
have a useful answer.
Do you know this demon's true name?
I do not.
Okay.
First time casting this spell, haven't had the pleasure. I know that once you know a demon's true name, you have an advantage on persuading it to do things because that is a powerful thing to know a demon's true name. Regdar, not that informed a demon summoner. So, first time caller.
And yeah, so as nobody can, I think, who can see you? So Umlal, you see Regdar kind of pull out a flask of blood and quickly sketch a circle that he is standing in. You're kind of
Me
confused.
thirsty. Hand it over.
This isn't red Kool-Aid. That's the other flask combo.
And then you hear kind of a large kind of rent in reality. So however you think that might sound. And this very large, very angry red and blue gorilla appears at the top of the ziggurat. It should roll initiative. I'll let you roll initiative because you are currently in control of this
Briefly.
Theoretically.
It's Dex modifiers +2. Ooh, I rolled a 4.
All right. So he is...
It's confused. I mainly figured A, this is a high level spell I can use. B, I don't know how demons from the abyss feel about bringing forth elemental princes. I figure even if this doesn't necessarily help us immediately, like, maybe somebody in one of the pits of hell can take care of business later if we all die here in the next 10 minutes.
I feel like also great distraction.
I'm just saying, leave a note. And my note is a red and blue gorilla that I have summoned from the abyss.
There you go. Now this gorilla
You probably don't know how to write, so
is 8 feet tall, 650 pounds. It is a large, very large creature. It is quite impressive as demons go.
Its fists are like huge. They're kind of oversized. This creature is like 45% fist.
Yes, this is not a subtle demon.
No.
All right. Anything else, Regdar?
I think that was my action. And I can't leave my circle of blood, so I'm good.
Do you want to...
I just say, good luck, everybody.
Okay.
Finger guns.
What is he doing with his fingers?
Zip zopping.
Yes. Well, except
finger crossbows.
I'm out of actions.
Zatasha.
Okay, well, I just saw Kachka appear, and that was not at all doing what I told her to do. So I'm going to remember that for the next time I have an invisibility spell I don't want to waste. And I'm going to just dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can get to here. And I'm going to remain invisible and try to be sneaky as much as possible. I'm hoping
you don't
that
have to be super sneaky anymore because the person next to the halfling is incapacitated now.
That's true. Also, a demon just appeared, which is probably at least a little bit distracting. So what
You're
is
welcome.
my stealth +2. Okay, so that's a 19.
Also, Regdar is going to need a nap after this.
So yeah, so I get up to here, and I'm just like, that's all I can do on this turn. But I'm hoping to. I will. I guess spend my free action just sort of like looking at the ropes or whatever it is that's tying him down to figure out what to do on my next turn.
They are ropes, so you look at them. He looks tightly bound. He looks. He's also gagged, and he looks at you. Oh well, he doesn't see you because you're invisible, so he doesn't do anything. He's kind of. You can sense. Just by looking at him, that's a sense that he is kind of panicking, but he can't say anything because there's a lot of weird stuff happening. He does not like it one bit.
All right. So then I guess I will wait for my next turn to, I don't know, like, will cutting him out of the ropes be an action and like
Yes.
his gags and stuff? Okay. So that'll be next.
And you're also standing right next to this black, very black, deep black altar.
Yeah. How tall is that altar?
The altar is
How tall am I, and how much do I have to duck to like be hiding behind it?
So I would say it's probably maybe 3.5 feet tall. You know, since you're so close to it now, you notice that it is basically it's black granite, very very dark black granite. But there are also bloodstains all over it, and there are fresh blood is all over it and trickling down to the back steps of the ziggurat as well.
Can I make an Arcana check while I'm
Sure.
standing here, just to see if I can sort of figure anything else out about this and what's going on? That's 16.
So you can tell, you can surmise that it looks like this is some sort of temple, obviously, that sacrifices are involved, and it's probably in these kinds of scenarios used for like divination, scrying, that kind of thing. So trying to sacrifice up something in order to get an answer from a higher power about something.
So knowing what I know about the plans to bring in all of these awful, terrible, powerful creatures, does it look like that's what's happening here, or does it look like they're doing some other type of ritual that's not necessarily directly related to that?
It's hard to tell if they are doing the appropriate ritual or not. You can surmise that they're gonna kill this halfling for some reason, and they seem to have put effort into getting him onto the top of the ziggurat. So it seems like it's going to be a ritualistic killing. But if you don't know, based on what you see, if that ritual is going to be for divination reasons or just for some other thing.
Okay, so I'm pretty convinced that his location on top of the altar, on top of the ziggurat, is important. So if I got him off of there and he happened to die somewhere else, then we'd be okay, at least in terms of whatever ritual is happening right now.
Yes, you could tell it's fairly obvious that the ritual involves placing your subject onto this altar and then exsanguinating them.
All right. Well,
Alter the ritual. Alter the ritual.
I'm ready for my next turn then.
Pray we do not alter
it. Yeah, Dan.
Thank you.
Jason, please hand Dan the card where I say Dan will make a Star Wars reference in 10 seconds. So, 3 lines of code.
So the warriors are still hypnotically
hypnotized,
charmed. So they don't do anything. They just kind of hang out because they can't move. They're incapacitated and they're charmed. Carlos, you are invisible. You're standing next to a giant crocodile who is being ridden by a prophet. Are you just made yourself uninvisible?
Well, I think I'm going to attack him, which is going to cause me to decloak.
If you hit, yes. So you're going to attack. There are 2 targets near you: a giant crocodile and someone who is riding a giant crocodile.
Yes.
Classic prisoner's dilemma.
So I'm going to attack the rider.
Let's see if we can't get you swallowed by a crocodile in every campaign.
Wouldn't that be nice?
This is a caiman, totally different.
And Carlos has lots of attacks, so here we go. First attack is with the flame tongue short sword. That's 26.
A 26 will hit. You are now visible.
I am now visible.
And
Okay.
holding a fiery sword.
With my fiery sword, yes. And I am going to do 8 piercing damage and 8 flame damage, fire damage.
Okay.
So 16 total.
He doesn't seem to take any additional damage from the flame.
Okay. But he doesn't take less either. So
he does not.
That's my question: is a water guy gonna not like the flame or think the flame is dumb? The answer is neither. Great.
He's ambivalent towards the flame.
That was my first weapon, but of course I also have my +1 scimitar that used to be Presta's.
Aw.
Moment of silence. And that's an 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit.
Oh, hooray. Then we're going to get 5 slashing damage.
All right.
But I have an extra attack, so I get to roll the flame tongue short sword one more time. That's a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
And I'm going to do 19 more damage
Okay.
to the dude. And now I'm going to take my action surge. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Rock that ziggurat.
A very loud noise emerges, hitting the guy and the crocodile in front of me. They must make a Constitution saving throw. 11.
The guy makes it.
Mm-hmm.
The crocodile does not.
Is that going to hit anybody behind him
The
there?
crocodile's going to just slide out from under him.
That's right.
Or it'll carry him along.
It'll carry him along.
Ooh.
Well, that was terrible.
How terrible was it?
It was a 4.
It was a 4. Okay, so the guy takes 2 more damage. Yay. The crocodile takes 4 damage, but is pushed 10 feet away, which I hope means the guy falls off the crocodile. But if not, maybe he has to. You decide whether he can hold on or not, Scott. But
I do.
10 feet.
And he does hold on. He gets pushed back.
Now that's a 15-foot cube. So does it also hit that guy to the north of him?
I don't think so. These are these little squares, so I don't think. I think it's just like right here.
That looks like 3 squares east and 3 squares north.
It's in front of me, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No.
Yeah,
No, that's double.
Those are these larger. It's measuring the
It's
larger
measuring
squares as 5.
As 5,
which
but
is
it's
not
actually
correct.
10. It's actually 10. So no, it's
What?
just him and the crocodile.
No, the little
It's
squares
confusing.
are 5
The
feet.
little squares are 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's 3 to the east of you
Oh, I
and
guess
3 to
that
the
is
north.
15.
So it should be 15 feet.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, that other guy.
Roll for this.
One.
He does not make it, so he takes 4 points of damage.
And is
He
pushed 10 feet away from me,
back, Yes.
And then is he prone or is he
which
just
is the little squares.
He's on a
No.
crab, so he's
You're a little square.
fine.
Just a little though.
Just a little square. And so, Carlos, you become visible,
Yes.
and the prophet looks at you and says, "Ah, Carlos, I wondered where you were. Why are you fighting us?
This guy
Why
is
don't you join
real,
us?
real chatty.
What benefit do you gain by fighting us? Look, water. Have you
Why
ever
does
in
this
your
guy
life?
get to talk? It's
Yeah,
not his
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, look,
Shut up,
buddy.
you.
Look, buddy. You
You
want
have
to chat
6
with
seconds
us?
allotted to this.
Yeah, you want to chat with us? Meet us at a tavern as an unremarkable NPC. This is a ziggurat. We're here to do business.
Well, if he's gonna stop talking.
fair?
That's it.
Anything else, Carlos?
Nope.
Okay. Shara, what would you like to do? You are currently invisible. A lot has happened.
Yeah. It's been a
Things
day.
have been moved around. Giant demonic orangutans have appeared.
I think I want to take a nap.
Sure, you're
Okay.
invisible. No one knows.
All right. Cool.
Right, just hunker down.
Yeah, you can tell them later that you did a whole bunch of
That's
stuff.
always the
Yeah,
problem
that's
when you
right, no
cast
one will know.
invisibility and nobody really knows. It's an honor system. It's an honor system thing.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to make the assumption that I'm going to uncloak here. I'm gonna step forward and try to hit this. This is a crab guy, right?
That is a watery humanoid in plate armor.
Not
Okay.
a genasi, right? Something.
No,
else.
this is like
No.
literally made of water.
more
And-
further on the elemental spectrum.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try to swipe at it with I am gonna swipe at it with my dagger, but that's a 12 versus AC.
That scrapes off of its armor.
Okay, well then I'm gonna try to hit it with my rapier of wounding.
Oh.
That's a much better 21 versus AC.
You slide between a couple of plates as it is kind of torrenting, and
Okay.
feel as though you have injured this water.
Okay, so they are wounded. At the start of its next turn, it's going to take 1d4 of necrotic damage unless it saves. It also cannot regain points lost to the rapier without taking a long rest. So they won't be able to heal.
It's not going to take a long rest right now.
Yeah.
It's
so
not invisible.
Go to sleep, water.
that's 5 points of damage. But since Kachka is right there, I also get my sneak attack, so that'll be another 4d6.
This is good.
And
46.
that, thank you.
you.
I was waiting.
Sorry, I
That's
was reading.
19 points of damage, and then I'm going to take my bonus action to disengage. Well,
That is smart.
yeah, I'm going to disengage and step back. Well, actually, I know. I'm not going to disengage and
Oh.
step back because I'm worried about Ketchka going down and not being able to heal.
All right. Well, you chose the heroic route.
I know.
I won.
What
for
a
one,
fool.
Applaud you. Speaking of fools, Ulal, it's your turn.
Well, fools rush in.
You're behind a
I don't know.
rock. You've been peeking over, so you've been seeing what's going on.
I got the popcorn out.
You hand
It's,
some to Regdar.
unfortunately-
He's in a circle of blood. You keep it to
Sadly-
yourself.
Popcorn
It's
does
the
not actually-
circle of blood.
I made that joke 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
but
he
you didn't
did.
be liked it then.
Nobody
Unfortunately, popcorn
liked it
doesn't
this time either. Don't feel bad.
Popcorn doesn't exist on Athos, so Amla is eating small rocks.
Delicious.
Oh, Pop
and
Rocks.
Almol has like 3 hit points, right?
No, that says smallpox. You got the wrong box.
Amla has 4 hit points, so
Oh,
the idea
that's even
of
better.
running in seems especially foolish. Not to say I'm not considering doing it. But I'm gonna need some healing. How are we on healing spells, team?
We have some,
Mhm.
All right.
I hear the demon will heal you.
but yeah, I mean, not for a couple of turns at least, or a couple of rounds. Turns.
All right.
Turns.
Amla will poke his head around the rock and throw a javelin at that thing that Shara and Kachka have surrounded.
This whirling water spout that is armored and with a
I can think of nothing
trident.
better to throw at a whirling water spout than a frickin' javelin.
It is its one weakness.
Good, 26.
That hits,
And
and it sinks into its watery bowels.
That's unnecessary.
Wow.
Irritable bowel
Needs to
syndrome is
see
a serious
doctor.
condition.
Mhm.
Kaopectate.
Trying to
You
paint a
roll
picture
weapons
with my words. It's not a pretty picture. It's just a
See if I get better. I would have 6. Hey, I got a 6. Great.
Ah,
That's 11 damage to
excellent.
that water spouty thing.
It doesn't like it.
I think that's literally all I can do, so I'm going to pop back behind the rock.
Oh, discretion is the better part of valor. And
Oh, no.
now, a giant
Demon
orangutan.
turn. Yeah.
Yay.
Let's go, everybody. Team Belgaro, try and get it on his good side. So I have
Have we
ordered.
rebranded? Balguros Angels?
I have ordered the
Might be
Belgaro to attack
Off-brand. Devils?
the crocodile rider.
Ah, okay.
Demons and devils are very different, Jason.
All right.
You've offended.
It's
approximately
Regdar's
one-
demons now. Regdar's
How do you like that
demons.
one, Dan?
That was good. I like that.
All
That
right.
was
Did
solid.
you do that one 2 minutes ago?
I didn't.
All right.
I wish
Okay.
I had.
Tony, you should be able to move that token now.
Okay. So it pursues the crocodile stage left. Do you want me to just roll some stuff for this demon?
Yeah, you tell me you are controlling the demon currently,
Well,
so you
for
can
now,
do what
briefly.
Well, hey.
Yeah. All right. So the demon has multi-attack. So the demon is going to punch.
Punch the crocodile, or
No, I mean the rider.
Oh, please don't
Okay,
say that
right.
on a family-friendly podcast.
Wait, is there a reason not to punch the rider because of the thing that Kachka did to him?
My feeling is that he's
No.
the person who's running this whole show, and we need to
So,
take him out, which is
all
why
right.
I went over there.
So
Yeah, that's never
2
resulted in
pu-
everybody dying in one
You
combat before.
You want to talk to the manager? Is that what you're saying?
two fist attacks coming. This is a what do I have? Sorry, I'm trying to read the monster manual at the same time. +7 to this critical fail, and
oh, no.
this
Oh, great.
16 going great, demon.
16 will miss.
All right. The demon, having been frustrated after flinging its giant fist around, will just kind of lean forward and try and bite. Also 16. So
Oh,
I
no.
suspect 16 misses the
16
second
misses.
time. Well, that was not great for Team Demon. The other thing the Demon gets to do, I believe, is now possibly break free of my control.
Yes, right. Charisma saving throw. I will roll the saving.
Yeah,
throw.
I was gonna say it feels like
Go
a conflict
real
of
sideways.
interest. Yeah, conflict of interest for me to roll that.
But
The
luckily,
the
demons are
Bugger
not
does
very
have a -1 to
charismatic.
charisma.
So yeah, 15.
And that is against my spell save.
Yes.
My spell save is 15.
Oh my god.
No.
Did you do the Scott? Did you do the -1?
Yes.
Ah.
Do I have? Inspiration would not be relevant here. I can't. There's no way to boost my.
We
spell
need some
save.
way to reduce like Bane or something that
Yeah.
reduces his roll.
Well, good news. Also,
Yeah.
bad
It's
news.
something good news is something that we do not have right now.
I mean, the demon is still here. He is just no longer subservient to me. I don't know, Scott. There's a rich discussion at this point that you could be having with us, or you could be having inside your dungeon master head about what are the interrelations of demons and the abyss and elemental evils. Like I don't know. Like
I mean, there are many things I'm considering. I'm also considering, does a demon know who has summoned him from where he was very comfortable and has landed him upon this ziggurat that he didn't really want to be on, and
I
has
suspect
commanded him
yes.
to
I
do
suspect
things
the
that he
demon
didn't
looks
want to do.
around, and well, first off,
Come
he
on,
saw-
everybody wants a paid
Yeah.
vacation in Athos.
Yeah, come to the basements of Athos. See our ziggurats. Yeah, I mean, I think he definitely knows because I was commanding him, and he sees the little guy in the robe standing way over there.
You're hiding behind a rock.
In a
though.
circle
Behind a
of blood.
rock.
So
So, and now we
so
know
many other people he could punch on the way there.
yeah,
Balgor just like to hit things. It's
they
true.
are. Yeah, they are not. I mean,
So there's
Probably
I
should
think
get along
a
with it.
50-50 chance that it will either just hit whatever targets it's near, or it will be in such a rage that it's going to go after Rikdar, and we'll find out which one that is on its turn.
Yeah.
Kachka, you've
Oh,
heard this
boy.
giant demon kind of roar in frustration and then in delight as it realizes it's no longer being controlled.
if anyone could make the crocodile attack the demon, that would be great. Just like give a sternly worded letter to the crocodile. It says, like,
Dear
That-
crocodile.
That would be
And
fun.
You also have this kind of swirling, watery humanoid in plate armor next to you, and a crab bestride knight threatening you
knight.
with a short sword.
I would
Well,
just
I just
in my
noticed something that
defense
I
before
probably
things
should have
get
written
worse.
on my character sheet a long time ago. Apparently, because I've got my Cleatar, enemies have a disadvantage on saves against charm, which would have been nice to
That
know
would have
when I
been
cast
nice,
a
yeah.
spell that attempted to charm everybody and failed on most of them.
See,
Oh boy! So
you never appreciate the things I give you, Steve.
you didn't give me that.
I give everyone everything in this game.
Victorian Hitler.
Oh! Shots fired.
Yeah.
This seems like a real good time to disengage from this combat I find myself embroiled in. So I'm going to do that.
Wait, you mean you and Scott, or you mean Kachka and?
No, me and Scott, we're going to engage in this for probably the rest of our lives. But as far as
It's good.
Kachka and her
It's-
combat goes,
The certainty is comforting.
she will use her action to disengage, and
That
then
is
she's
wise.
going to run around a rock.
Oh, welcome to me, Rock.
Let's all congregate behind
Yeah.
the rocks.
Yeah. How many of us can hide behind that rock? I mean, I just Kachka. I mean, I just want to point out I was here first.
I'm going to blast. Well, now I'm here second. I'm going to blast here behind Omlal. And since I have a bonus action remaining, I'd much rather use a better healing spell, but I will utilize a healing word
Excellent. On Umlal, one assumes.
on Omlal.
Umlal. Let's call the whole thing off.
Off.
Should I?
Win?
I'm wondering if I should think about possibly using it at second level. I've got
We'll
more
not go
healing.
to second level with you, Steve.
That's a good point.
Now,
He's
Kachka,
only
as you're,
got 4 hit points, so
as you're
Yeah.
pondering that, you notice that for a moment you're concerned for Regdar because he appears to be standing in a pool of blood, but then you realize it's not a pool.
It's a circle. It's a circle.
That's right.
There's a semantic definition there.
Shoot. All right.
I imagine arcane symbols and things.
God, I'm loath to use.
I think those were here when I got here, says Regnar. They look
And
like
see,
regular.
all it gives me is
regular
another
symbols.
1d4, so I'm gonna use it at level 1 as.
All right.
I think that's the right move because it's only a 1d4 plus my modifier, which is good. But another 1d4 and that could just be 1, and then I waste a level 2 spell slot. So you will have 8 new hit points, fresh and shiny and new.
Ooh, don't spend them all in one place.
Probably will.
Omlal, which will hopefully provide a bit of a buffer between me and the creatures that are going to try and attack you to get to me.
Now, as Kachka scuttles behind the rock,
Scuttle.
the crab knight scuttles over to Shara and swipes his short sword twice. One for a 14, which I think probably misses,
Misses, yeah.
and one for a 21, which probably hits.
It does. I do have uncanny dodge, so
Oh.
I will have the attack damage.
All right. Well, then you only take 2 points of damage in that case, as this short sword. Kind of
Do you only get
scrapes
to use
against
that
you.
once per turn or per round?
I don't think so. It just says when an attacker you can see hits you with an attack,
Yep.
you can use your
Uncanny dodge.
reaction
You
to
can.
have the attack.
Using your
damage.
reaction,
reaction.
means once.
Yeah,
per-
so you only.
Oh,
get-
once per turn.
So you
So
might
you
want to save it
might-
for the
Yeah.
elemental.
All right. So take 4 points of damage because the next turn is this watery elemental who was going to go after Keshka, but she has left. He briefly thinks about going after whoever threw that javelin, but that seems like a lot of effort. You have to go behind a rock. So we
Friggin'
will go
rocks.
rocks. So takes its trident and tries to pierce your skin, Shara, repeatedly,
Okay.
as you do.
It's a party.
Let's see. First, we'll see. Okay, that's good news for you. And I think I've rolled very poorly, so that's also bad news for me. But so 14.
No.
All right. So 2 pokes with the trident miss entirely. 1 though hits for
What's the roll on that?
24.
Oh, yeah.
So I
don't
have
think-
it to 12.
No, that was it to hit. And
Oh, that was to hit.
Gotcha was
the
going to
damage-
disrupt, but now it's
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
I don't think I can bring a 24 down enough.
the damage is only 5.
Okay, well I can, so I'll have that.
You might as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now it's our prophet and his crocodile. Because I forgot that they both.
Prophet
go together.
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
So the prophet will appear to not like having this demon next to him.
Yeah, the demon that
and-
just tried to hit him.
Yes, that's true. And he is going to. What is he?
Say, Shara, do you still have that thing that transports us out of here and into somebody's office?
Nope, that was a one-time use
Oh,
scroll.
He is just going to make his way out of here. He's going to say, "Oh, he's going to take his crocodile with him."
Is that other guy moving with him too?
Oh no, I just grabbed him. There are a lot of people on that ziggurat.
It's a
Go back
crowded
there.
ziggurat.
And
The
he's going to
worst Crowded
say,
House cover band ever.
he's going to say, I don't. There's no need for this violence. If we join forces, we could bring a new green age to Athos and unlock the shackles that have kept us here for so long. I don't understand what you're fighting against us for. Why do you? Is there any redeeming value to Athos as it stands now, that you seem to be fighting against this new order that wants to bring prosperity and water and healing to this plane?
That's a lot of words for one round.
Hey, he is one of the main villains. He can say
Okay,
as much as he
all right.
wants in his 6 seconds.
Okay.
yeah.
Villain exemption. Got it. Monologuing.
Yeah. No,
He
they
takes
get
his action to do a monologue.
Villains get like a lair action, and they get these
All right.
epic things. Yeah, it's totally cool.
I got to say, he's not wrong, but all right.
Yeah.
But he does.
I
He did
mean-
say something about how making everyone else pay, which is the
Yeah,
part
yeah.
that is not as good.
I think there's a big asterisk at the end of that.
Exit crocodile.
I just saying there's a
Stage
system.
north.
North.
Yeah, there's a system him here, he could go and petition the Sorcerer Kings with this great idea. You know, he could work through the proper channels.
He says, "My offer still stands. We do not have to have this end in bloodshed, any more bloodshed and pain. You may join forces with me."
I'm just Regdar's just saying, you know, where does it end? Water, healing, what next? Literacy, legal magic. You know, I mean, kanks for everyone. It's not, you know, these things cost money. Yeah, these things cost
rules.
These things cost money, people. Okay, Regdar is not really ready to do anything because his whole plan was to summon a demon and
worked out great. Good job.
Check. Also, not gonna tell you, not a lot of high level spell slots left.
Oh yeah. I'm getting real low on psi points.
You know what? Not a lot of other options here. I am going to pop my head out from behind my safety rock, and oh gosh, things could happen, but they could be. I probably
Safety Rock. Love that.
Safety Rock.
It's a sequel to Crocodile Rock. Safety Rock.
Safety Rock. People, what should I do? I don't know what to do.
SAFETY. Safety Rock. How about that?
Sorry, I'm just checking the range on this spell.
Summon a demon if you want to.
No, I can't do that anymore. I did that once.
It'll leave you quickly behind.
Yes, very.
It hasn't left him behind at all.
No.
No, but it's still
It's staring at Regdar.
In fact, it doesn't know when to leave. It's all right. Hold on. Is the crocodile within 150 feet of me? I believe it is.
Yes.
You're always with 150 feet of the
No crocodile.
All right. Last big spell slot remaining. Fireball. A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger. Zip, zop. And it point you choose within range. The guy on the crocodile blossoms with a low roar. What?
You can see the crocodile, part of the crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, fine. I target the part of the crocodile I can see.
Okay.
Because that's what I can do. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that part of the crocodile must make a dexterity saving throw. My spell save is DC 15. Target takes 86 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much.
86?
Or half
D6.
half as much on a successful one. Fire spreads around corner. Also, it ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried, which I think counts as a crocodile.
Seems like this warrior here might get hit too.
Yeah,
that warrior will get hit.
So they need to make dex saving throws.
Yeah, this.
Come on, work
Don't they
for
both?
I feel like the guy who's riding the crocodile should take a penalty
The charmed person fails.
for being on a crocodile. How do you dodge from the top of a crocodile?
You just jump real high.
Wait, it's going to hit the charmed person
How
too?
you're doing? The charmed person has failed. 14.
Are you rolling your D6 individually, Tony?
No, I clicked it without rolling the 8 first.
Nope, roll them one at a time.
No, I'm not
Automatic that way.
All right, 16. Does a 16 save? Oh, 16,
16
is
does.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
16.
one person saved, 2 people failed.
Is one? Do I know who failed and who succeeded? Can I?
Well,
Are they secret?
Aren't there 4 totals though?
Are there 4 total?
Yeah, because there's that little crab person, and then there's the charmed one, and then the crocodile, and the guy on the crocodile. So that's
You're making
4,
some
right?
assumptions based on things that you can't see.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well,
making some assumptions.
You know what? I mean, if we wreck his crocodile, that'll hurt his.
I mean,
What-
I feel like
what's-
Zotasha should be able to see because I'm right there.
What's to the north?
Where are you?
What can we not?
Right
Why
here.
can we not
I
see?
see 60 feet.
All right, so you can see who. Well, Radar wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, I can see
It's
twice
kind
as far as is clear on the map right now.
Actually, let me see. What is the illumination in here? Maybe you can also.
And I'm on a ziggurat, so I have a nice view of everything.
Yeah, you said it
and
was all
Yeah.
laid
glowy.
out.
Oh, there are guttering flames.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, then you will have seen
Also,
this.
that
will-
crocodile, I get the sense that crocodile was probably like tricked out with black light paint. So
Yeah, like
Yeah,
LED
well-
lights on the
Well,
undercarriage.
it's got a glow underneath, and it's got spinning crocodile arms. It's impractical, but it makes a statement.
I mistakenly thought it was dark in this room, but it is not. So I will allow you to move the center of your fireball because you would have seen that Gar is. So this is a pool of kind of
Lava?
oily liquid that has some small flames on it, and you saw him hop off the crocodile, and he is now walking upon this liquid.
Okay. Is he taking a bath? Are we
I hate
interrupting
this
him?
guy.
He's walking
Alright.
on top
On
of
it.
the liquid.
Okay.
Seems
Well,
like fireball might not be too dangerous for him, but we'll see.
Well, whatever. I am dropping it. It looks like I could drop a fireball that would hit him.
You can hit him.
Hit him, and not
And
the
he has
charmed
failed.
fellow. All right. So the people that failed take 26 fire damage. The people that succeeded take 13 fire damage, which is half of 26.
All right.
That's just math.
It's fire damage. It's instantaneous because I'm a wizard. Eat it.
What?
Gasp.
I thought you were a guy.
Yeah. just
I mean, I'm a guy. So please see my business card. Also, at this point, basically all I have left for spells are things that let me run away quickly. So, yeah. Also, mage hand.
Yeah.
All right. So the warrior who is on the ziggurat just bursts into flames and dies. Everybody else seems unhappy but not dead, which describes me. So
And also the Balgura has seen my true power.
that is true. Yes. Anything
Always
else?
good to curry favor with
Regdar?
the demon. I am done.
Do you want
I'm
to
done.
stand?
I feel like
you want
that.
to stay where you are?
Yeah, I got my circle of blood. I'm good. I feel like I took way too long on my turn because I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm done. I'm very done.
Zatasha, thank you for reminding me of the illumination in the room. You can see the whole thing, so you saw what happened.
All right. Well, that was impressive. I nod quietly to myself because I am still invisible. I will now untie this guy, and that does not make me visible. So I'm gonna untie him.
He starts yelling because
No, I haven't taken the gag out of his mouth. I just untied him.
all right. He starts high-pitched noises.
I will use telepathy to speak in his head and say, "Be quiet."
He struggles even more because that's super weird.
I'm saving you. I'm saving you. I'm undoing your bonds, and I want you to run away.
Yeah, he'll run away.
Is he nodding?
He is. His eyes are full
When I
of
say
terror, and he's looking all around.
I say, "Will you run away if I let you go?"
Can he talk back to you, or did
No, he can nod.
He
though.
will nod his head. Yes.
Then I will untie him and sort of give him a little just a little pat toward the direction that I want him to run, which is over to that direction.
All right. So he's on the floor. Oh, it's not the end of your turn. Go ahead.
No. And that okay. So if that's an action, I think it's probably good to stay invisible. So I'm not gonna do anything. Well, I guess I can move. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak away. 1,
Okay.
5. So I'm gonna sneak over to there. And I don't do great on my stealth check. What is my the 10.
All right. Well,
So I am still invisible, but I might have been somewhat hurt as I clattered down the stairs.
well, this guy's still charmed, so he's not gonna do anything. Carlos, it's your turn.
Carlos has been taught by Regdar to do this.
Uh-oh.
Zips up. A ray of frost shoots out from Carlos's
That's good too.
hands.
It's the demon that is next to Carlos.
To the guy across the way in the flames.
Oh, all right.
This
I
is
worry about you, Carlos, being right next to that demon.
Well,
You're thinking
so that was going to be my question: is do I have to disengage from him, or can I just move? His back is to me.
You tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, but I'm asking.
Well, if you do not disengage from him, he will get an attack of opportunity. I don't
All
know if the demon is going to use it or not, but
Okay. Well, we will see. It's let's see. So ranged spell attack against target.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop. 15?
15 will not hit.
Well, then that's sad, and then I'm just going to do and disengage.
Disengage. Is this the Ray of Frost is
Ranged spell on the guy across the way in the fire pit, the temple guy.
right,
Disengage is
disengaging
usually
is
an
an
action.
action.
Oh, okay, so then I can't do that. All right. Well, then that's it.
Just
You can, but he might attack you. Is the thing.
Right.
yeah. Just look really demonic as a free action.
Yeah. Well, given how
What kind of,
I'm the only one
just-
close to the demon, I'm just gonna run away, and he can take his he can take a shot at me if he wants to.
What
He
kind of?
does.
I mean,
He's a
do you have
demon.
a? Is it
You can
possible you
swipe
got a,
if you wanna.
If
got a
he even
demon disguise
notices,
in your
if he
inventory?
even, I will say, Scott, if he even notices me, because he is looking at Mr. Crocodile.
Scott, let me ask the most playerish question I can ask. How
About
many?
rope?
Yeah, Dan, please, I'm working here. Do I interrupt your asinine questions about rope? Yes, but I'm doing it. Scott, how many feet of rope would you say it would take to create a convincing demon disguise? 30 feet? 35 feet? What do you think?
All the rope you would take, and it was.
I'm a player in a Dungeons and Dragons game.
I've got 600 feet of rope. It should be noted.
So as Carlos is leaving, the demon bellows and bites into his flesh, hitting 21.
Oh, not his
Oh, that'll
flesh.
hit.
He uses that.
And then you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and I ran away.
But that could have been a lot worse.
Yes. Okay. Shara.
When does the little guy get to go?
I was just gonna say he's still up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not
I
a-
guess I'll
he's-
roll initiative for him. Here, we'll put it in here, and we'll give him an 8 because that's what I rolled.
Okay. Well, since our new friend is still up there, I'm going
Friend.
to take another stab at the water person here. Starting with my dagger. 13 versus AC.
That will miss.
Okay. And my rapier of wounding, 8 versus AC.
That also misses.
All right. So I'm gonna disengage as my bonus action, and I'm gonna oh gosh. Do I want to disengage? I hate this. This is bad. This is all bad.
It's all bad. We all
Um,
agree.
I think you should disengage.
I mean, it's not great. We agree that. I mean, I'm in my circle of blood, so I got no complaints.
I'm gonna disengage and move closer to the pyramid, to the ziggurat.
Ooh, bold move.
Yeah.
We need the halfling to go. So
And now it's the
All
halfling's turn.
halflings must go.
that's right.
He takes the gag out of his mouth. He's laying on the ground, so he wiggles out of his roped entanglement, and reaches out and touches the altar. And as soon as he touches the altar to kind of pull himself up, he screams in pain and collapses.
Awesome.
This
Nice.
guy is the worst.
Okay. Cool.
You talking
I'm not
about
strong
Scott?
enough to have been able to carry it probably. So
Allah.
I'll let you decide for yourself.
Then
Amlal
yes.
is, let me tell you, not happy. Some might say he is angry.
Oh.
Would we like him when he's angry?
Would not like him when he's angry.
I do want to point out the way our icons are arrayed on the map right now. It looks like my name is Amkachka, which sounds delicious.
Oh.
Amlalch.
Yeah.
All right. I will go into a rage because that's what I do. Then Amlal, being the natural born mountain person that he is, runs up the rock, hefts his greatsword, and jumps bringing it down on this dude here.
Nice.
It's happening. 18.
18 will hit.
16.
16 will miss.
Slashing damage.
Oh, 16 damage will hurt it.
Yeah, and then he's gonna do that again because it seemed like that was great success with that.
To get back up on the rock and jump
Right,
back down
yeah.
again.
Absolutely, 100%. Unfortunately, it was an 11.
Me
which
be right
does
back.
Not hit.
Yes, it's
It worked better when jump from rock.
It's never good. That's good the second time.
trident and it clangs off. But that is very good. Anything else?
Oh boy. Nope. Guess that's it. I could run away, but he's just gonna attack me. So I guess I'll give him my undivided attention and hope somebody heals me again before. I mean, I effectively have twice as many hit points thanks to Kachka's healing, and my rage means I resist. So I've effectively got about a quarter of my.
And more healing's on the way, assuming that I
that's
survive.
great. Fine. I will
third.
try to hold them off for the moment then.
I am prepared to run away.
All right, and so
You could also run away
the-
as a tempo.
I really
When
could
you run out of spell slots, you could still be useful.
Did we determine the
Balgara
tempo was too high level?
No,
Polymorph? Okay.
screams
only because
in
the challenge rate of the guy that I was
rage,
turning was weak.
runs,
Oh, no,
and
that's
then
not-
leaps.
No,
Not this way.
not this way. Regdar
8
is in
squares
Regdar
and
is in a
lands.
circle of blood going like that
Wait,
way.
wait. Does that
way.
provoke?
Way.
It's flying past you. It didn't even come across.
can
I guess
fly?
Shara.
It has a
It jumped
giant
from the
leap.
top of a
It
ziggurat.
can
Well,
do
if
like
I'm pretty
it-
tall. What if I hold out my sword?
You hold
I
out
mean,
your
it-
sword, and it looks like you're cheering on the demon.
It has a
That
it,
cool jump, man. That's how you do it.
it has a crazy running leap. It's really good.
Yes, and it lands,
Really good.
and the ground shakes as it lands because it is a very large demon, and it looks at Regdar, it slams its fists together. Will Regdar die in the next 6 seconds? Find out next time on Total Party Game.
Oh wow.
Regdar sitting there going, "We're cool, right?
Yeah. Can I
No hard feelings."
Can I
It's
pre-record
a
my next session in
circle of
case-
blood.
Can you not
And
dismiss
it's
the demon
getting
once you summon this?
louder.
There's stuff. I mean, I don't want to say anything that will spoil the surprise.
But there are rules.
Of us being murdered? Is that the surprise?
That
Well,
is
you know,
not a
because it's
surprise.
Maybe.
Surprise!
Well, we did it, everybody. Whatever
We did
what it is.
something.
I'm going to take
What
us
did we
off the
do?
live stream. We played D&D for a while. I'm going to take us off the
Okay.
live stream. Thank you.